he told me fivefold ministry. That's whose fault it is. The pastors, the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, and the teachers. It's your fault. It's your fault our children cannot walk out the house safely. Because you saw that little boy on the corner the other day with that gun in his back pocket. And said, that's not my problem because it's not my child. That child turned around and saw your child walking down the street and shot and killed him. And now you want to put that baby up under the jail. I had jury duty on Monday. I've never had jury duty in all my life. And I told my husband they're already guilty. Because why? I didn't want to go to jury duty. I said, guilty as charged. I wasn't even in the courthouse yet.
Watch this. Watch this. A lot of folks.
My husband said, what if that was your child? What if that was your son? I don't care. Guilty as charged. They should have never got the handcuffs put on them in the first place. They did something. Lord said, oh Lord, my daughter done lost her mind.
Lord have mercy.
I was in that courthouse from 7:50 to about 11 something. It was over 500 people, no exaggeration. I was one of the last 15 to get picked. The Lord made me sit there that whole time. I know it was the Lord. And they said, you know what? You're going to Robstown. I said, oh,
Robstown.
I can't stay in Corpus. How you going to tell me it's my duty to serve on this court? I didn't do nothing. They sent me all the way to Robstown. Then I really was like, well, guilty as charged, because I know ain't nothing but drug dealers and gang members in Robstown. Labeling men and women of God in the sanctuary starts from home. I wasn't even in Robstown. How I know it was a murderer or drug dealer. But guilty as charged again because you're going to make me drive all the way to Robstown. Gas prices are high. I don't want to go. I'm tired.
This is good American teaching right here. That's how we think. So right. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
I called to get directions to go. The lady said, are you juror number 11? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, we're going to save you a trip. Prosecutor called in sick.
Oh, call up.
I said, what? So when were you going to call me? She said, well, ma'am, we're going to let everybody come up here and pay him. I was like, I don't want your little $35, so. Prosecutor called in sick at the last minute. That was when it's time for me to pray, because if a prosecutor called in at the last minute, I'm automatically thinking, being from the streets of Jersey and whatnot, he either got threatened or paid off.
Lord.
At the last minute, sick, on a sunny day. You don't have no flu.
Lord. Lord have mercy.
Again, that's where the leaders come in to pray. And to be honest. And to love one another. There's not a lot of us in here right now. But the Lord is sending people. And we need to be prepared. I know there's a lot of churches in this city, people. Bishop asked me to speak for some reason. I said, I know he's a man of God. He's a prophet. I believe in him. I know he's a man of God. I don't have nothing to say. I'm nothing and a nobody, but the Lord does.
All right, all right.
The Lord is sending people to this church. And if the leaders aren't in position, and if there's no love at that door, like when that woman came in on Wednesday, they're going to walk back out. And they're going to go to that big old church over there, where nobody knows their name, nobody knows they're hurting, nobody knows they're suicidal, nobody knows that they don't have any money in their bank account, nobody knows their children need any food, because they're in that big old congregation, but the Lord sent them here first.
All right. All right.
Then you open up the paper, and they committed suicide.
Oh God, we had a couple.
You open up the paper, and they locked up. Because we as leaders walked by them, did nothing. Sometimes we'll be in the grocery store, and we're at the cash register, and we'll see someone in front of us and know they're struggling. Know they need a dime to make that dollar. and we will not reach in our pocket.
That's right.
They need a dime to finish that dollar to get that baby some Pampers. And Christians will turn their back and read the tabloids until they find a dime in their pocket. I watched it. Just like you watching me, I'm watching you. God is not happy. 1 Peter 4:17. God always gives his word.
God always